Alternating stepping lunges. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart and your torso upright. You can place your hands on your hips for balance. While stepping forward, inhale and take a controlled step forward with your left foot. Your stride should be long enough that both knees can form a 90-degree angle. As you lower, slowly lower your hips towards the floor by bending both knees and ensuring your front knee is aligned with your ankle and does not extend past your toes. Your back knee should hover just above the floor. As you drive up, exhale as you push off the ground with your front foot and drive your body back to the starting position. Alternate legs and repeat the movement by stepping forward with your right leg. Continue alternating between your left and right legs for desired number of repetitions. Modification for this: sit in a chair without armrests as you sit at the edge of the seat. With both hands close to your chest, stand up on both feet while keep your knees slightly bent and return to seated position. Repeat stand and sit for a total of 10 reps. Plank hand touches. In your starting position, you want to start in a high plank position. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels with your hands placed directly under your shoulders. Keep your feet at least hip width apart to keep a wider, more stable base. Engage your core. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and squeeze your glutes. Maintain a neutral spine and a flat back throughout the entire movement. To perform the tap while balancing on one hand, lift the other hand and tap the opposite shoulder. Work to minimize any swaying or rotation in your hips and torso. Return to the starting position. Slowly place your hand back on the floor, ensuring that it lands directly underneath your shoulder. Repeat on the other side. Lift the other hand and tap the opposite shoulder, then return to the starting position. This completes 1 repetition. Alternate sides for desired number of repetitions or time. Modifications for this is to perform the movement on a wall. Keep your core tight, your back straight, creating a line from your shoulders to your heels. Perform the tap. While balancing on one hand, lift the other hand and tap the opposite shoulder. Work to minimize any swaying or rotation in your hips or torso. High knees. In the starting position, you want to start with your feet hip width apart and your arms at your sides. Maintain a straight back and an engaged core. Begin the motion by lifting your right knee towards your chest, aiming for at least hip level, while pumping your left arm forward. Land softly on the balls of your foot. Alternate legs immediately switch, lifting your knee as you pump your right arm. Continue alternating legs at a quick jogging pace and pump your arms. Use your arms to help with momentum and stability, bending your elbows at least to a 90-degree angle. Maintain form, look straight ahead, and avoid leaning too far forward, which can strain your back. Focus on pulling your knees up towards your abs to keep your core engaged. Modifications: you want to sit on the edge of a chair with no armrests. Lift right leg and opposite hand, for example, your right hand, and the end result will look like your hand is giving a high five. Repeat with right leg and opposite hand, which would be your left hand, until rep is complete. Heel raises. In the starting position, you want to stand with your feet hip width apart and your toes pointing forward. Place your hands on a wall, chair, or counter for balance. Raise slowly. Up and with control. Push up on the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as possible. Keep your knees straight and your ankles from rolling inward or outward. Hold. Pause for just a second at the top, squeezing your calf muscles. When you're lowering down, slowly and with control, lower your heels back to the floor. Repeat and aim from anywhere from 8 to 12 repetitions per set, resting a few minutes in between sets. And so the modification is in a seated position, sitting at the edge of a seat, of course, with either a block or a chair with no arms. Lift heels until the tops of toes are extended and bring back to starting position of level foot on ground. 3-way hip kick. Standing straight with your feet together, you want to engage your abdominal muscles to keep your core stable. If you need assistance with balance, hold onto a wall, chair, or railing. Kick forward. Lift one leg straight out in front of you, keeping your back straight and your knee locked. Hold for a moment, then return to the starting position with control. First, you want to kick to the side, lift the leg straight out to the side, keeping your toe pointed forward to isolate the hip muscles and to avoid leaning your upper body. Slowly return to center. Kick backwards. You want to extend the leg straight behind you, squeezing your gluteal muscles and maintain an upright torso and avoid reaching your lower back. Bring the leg back to starting position. Repeat. You want to perform all 3 movements on one leg to complete a single repetition. Repeat to the desired number of reps before switching to the other leg. If you do 5 to 10 reps on each leg 2 times, remember, example, 5 reps on the right, you also got to do 5 reps on the left for a total of 10 reps. Modifications, you want to sit at the edge of a chair or block, and of course a chair with no armrests. You'd lift your right leg and tap toes towards the front and to the side, and then bring back to the starting position. Repeat with left leg and tap toes towards the front and to the side, and bring back to starting position for 1 complete rep. Repeat this 2 times.